Did you just guess what we're going to be talking about today? Yes, we are going to be talking about the coronavirus, okay? So this is not a video to scare you. This is a video to just provide some basic tips that we could be doing at this current time. I hope that this video is something worth sharing, to share with anyone that could need some of the advice on what the proper measures to be taking at this time. As most of you guys know, I am a holistic health and wellness practitioner. I really work with the energy channels of the body to really help you utilize your brain to its greatest potential. Okay, so we know that up here, this is what we call the little brain, and then your body is known to be the big brain. Okay, and then this big brain actually fail because this one we really can't, right? So this one right here, is particularly in the center of the body. We have a gut, right? So that gut houses your immune system. It supports your entire immune system, right? Also your circulatory system as well as your respiratory system. And all three is very important, okay? So one thing that you want to do to help boost your immune system is drink a ton of fluid, as much as you can, and I mean water, right? You want to be able to stay hydrated, okay? You want to not only any type of water or fluid, you want to drink room temperature, okay? The more warm you could bring in, the better, okay? The better for your body. Another thing you want to do is you want to start incorporating a little bit more of soups in your diet, okay? Yes, so you want to be taking something warm into your gut. It's very important at this stage. Why? Our brain recognizes soup most of the time when we are under the weather, right? So that sends a direct message to the brain, oh, we need to get these soldiers, these cells, these white cells, all these warriors within ourselves ready to get stronger, right? To fight whatever it is that we need to fight, okay? So not only that, think about it. Our brain had a direct connection to the gut, or should I say had a direct connection to your digestive system. Anything that you take in, it always automatically brings up some type of memory, whether you like it, you don't like it, your childhood dish. Anything that you taste goes directly to your brain, and your brain recognizes it, try to see what it is that you need, and number one, it stimulates the brain, so it wakes up the brain. Okay, so that's very important. Another thing you want to start doing is being mindful of keeping your lower abdomen warm. Okay, in our practice, we have ways to helping you naturally keep your abdomen warm. But let's say for you that don't really know how or really never thought of it, I recommend that you get some heat packs, right? In my case, after I train and after I teach, I come home and I warm this one up. So this one has some herbs. It has something to keep the heat in. I won't say it's rice, because I don't think it's rice. It's something else. And so this one is actually done by a company called Nature Creation. Yeah. So I'll put the information in the bottom for you guys to look at. Then the thing with this is that you could warm it up, and then you could also get it cold and have it in the freezer. So this one don't want to be in the freezer. That's why it's a little bit on the dingy side. This one sometimes I put in my head as I sleep if I feel really, really like hot. I do some training, but then I use it like that. But this one I always warm up to keep on my lower abdomen. Okay. Another thing you want to do is you want to be able to have, if you have like some natural oils, that's nice. naturally warm for your lower abdomen also works, okay, to just help you stimulate your gut more and more. Okay, so I'm going to put this back to kind of show you guys something. Is my gut right here, okay, at least my lower abdomen, okay. And what I do to stimulate it, this is something that we do teach within the practice. You place both of your hands on your lower abdomen, slightly bend your knees, and then you begin to contract your abdomen, bringing it in and out, okay? This is one way of warming it up. So you don't want to like rock your back. Most people do that. You want to literally squeeze your abdomen in and then bring it out, but naturally, not forcing it, right? Then another one that you want to do is maybe you want to like tap your belly, okay? One way, this may be a little bit off for you. You may feel like this is a bit weird. What I would recommend is that you bounce your knees. When you bounce your knees, see, this is my lower back here. When you bounce your knees, what you're doing is releasing tension from the lower back. Okay, so you're bouncing, right? And then you get your hands and you tap. And this sound is actually better. I actually like doing this form because it feels like I'm playing the drum. That's the best example I give to people, as if they're playing the drum, right? So that is very important. Another thing that is really, really important is to stimulate the center that supports the liver and the stomach and the liver, okay, which is also known as your solar plexus. So one method that my teacher taught us was like tapping the center of your body, okay, and then you tap in your chest. Yes, so you tap in the center until you get to right here. This is your solar plexus, and you notice that when you tap, it may feel tender, it may feel very sensitive, right? So you don't have to tap too hard, just enough that you could feel, okay? So then you keep tapping up and down, up and down. This is the conception meridian in the body, which is the very center of your body, which is starting to like open up, okay? So you want to be able to start doing that. Very simple. So this is something I highly recommend for anyone that has arthritis, that's having difficulties with just moving their bodies, that have spinal issues, that has ton of limitations. Something simple that you can do on your loved ones, amazing. Another thing I highly recommend for your child, after you bathe your child, you know, they go to school, they're going to be around children, other children, teachers, staff, period, right? And it's going to be a lot of things going on. When they come home, have them wash their hands, right? And then as you cleaning them or preparing them for bed, do like stimulate the entire body by cupping your hands as such and actually tapping their body. So have them turn around and just like tap, and they actually do like it. It's fun and it tickles sometimes. Don't have to do it so hard, just enough gently that they can start like stimulate, and then you can have them incorporate it too, like let them do it, and you can do it with them. So you can be like, look what I'm doing, right? When it comes to your child, another thing that I highly recommend that you do is also stimulate their gut. Yes, most kids they don't really know how to do that, but I'm telling you, it's like a gift from heaven when you massage anybody's gut. Listen, you massage my gut, and I'm a really big person, right? And I love it. Okay, so what you want to do when it comes to a child's gut, you want to do it clockwise, okay? You want to gently press in and out. And if you feel that their gut is really, really hard, a lot of times they're holding a lot of tension, and trust me, they are in a lot of pain, okay? All right, so what you want to do is like put some oil, something in your hand, and then kind of like rub around for them. And then press a little bit, put a little bit of pressure to help stimulate the gut. Okay, this may lead them to going to the restroom, but they will sleep much better, and they will just feel very grateful for you. If you have any child that has respiratory issues, another thing you can do for them too is stimulate the gut. Okay, if they're having a hard time with going to the bathroom, stimulate their gut. Okay, if they are feeling very emotional, stimulate their gut. That is your reset button, guys. That is your reset button. Okay, so just those basic tips. Make sure that you're washing your hands, and make sure that you're not washing it just 2 seconds. No, just like really get in there. Wash, and that's it. Just do what you need to do for it. If something across that line come your way, your immune system is ready for the war. Okay. With that being said, I'm sending everyone a ton of love and energy to you and yours, and you know, don't let this like separate us. In fact, it needs to unify us more. According to it should unify us more, being mindful. So cover your mouth when you sneeze, and also really have that level of understanding that we all go through and we are panicking. You know, no one is not like, oh my God, this is not. That's why I said I'm not selling you a fairy tale. Okay, so I hope this video is worth sharing and putting out there. And with that being said, love, peace, and blessings.